and welcome to the video. Today we are taking a trip to my top 5 honeymoon destinations in The Sims 4. We'll be examining the various virtues of each location in a light-hearted fashion, as well as unearthing travel tips and turmoils along the way. And also for clarification, the honeymoons featured are simply taking a vacation after you have your Sims wedding. So let us begin our getaway with number 5 in my top 5 wedding destinations list. For Sims who enjoy the romance of the rolling hills, the quaint countryside of Hanford on Bagley offers a decent location for a honeymoon getaway. Also, these reeds look a lot like corn dogs. Yes, at number 5, it's Hanford on Bagley. Pre-built vacation home in Hanford on Bagley is quite ideal for these purposes. 13 Nettle Lane. This cozy honeymoon option offers all the mod cons of home, but in the countryside where it looks pretty and is romantic and stuff. Now, of course, you can decorate this to suit your designs. And to be perfectly frank, I believe it could use a little bit more colour. But in any case, it suits the like of Ethel and Frank Jones, newlyweds that have come to Hanford on Bagley for their getaway. While here on their honeymoon, they can enjoy pretty lights out the front to create atmosphere at nighttime. They can go to these beautiful ruins over yonder where there is foraging to be had in various locations. There are mushrooms at night. There is a lovely gazebo over here where they can enjoy a little romantic occasion together. Take some photos perhaps. Say hello to the birds. Go for a swim. And of course, there is fishing to be had if you want to impress your new bride or groom. You can get your Snow White on with some magical bunny appearances. If you feel like being more social, there's always many residents of Hanford on Bagley like the notorious Michael Bell here, but only take on his errands if you wish to have a mashy time on your honeymoon, which you might, I don't know. Now, when it's all said and done, the beauty of Hanford on Bagley is probably the most appealing aspect for a honeymoon. I mean, look at it. It really does set a magical fantasy scene, not to mention the potential for quaint cottage woohoo, which our newlyweds might thus engage in. When they've had their fill, they can head on into town. Oh dear. When your newlyweds have worked up an appetite, shall we say, why not take them to the Gnome's Arms for some army goodness? And it is a good idea to arrive when these stores are still open. Then you can get yourself a little souvenir of the occasion, and that's something that I deem a worthy thing to do on your honeymoon. Buy some garden shop items. Let's send them each to a different shop and see what we can come up with. Grocery shop there. Let's have a little couples race. There's things to do in town as well on your honeymoon, like a bit more fishing. If you're feeling a bit social, you can say hello to the locals. If you want to help them with errands, you can, although I don't know why you would in this occasion. So Frank has made it there first. If he has a garden at home, there's plenty of things to buy that he can plant upon his return. You might want to take an orange egg as a souvenir. And perhaps a pomegranate as well. Lots of local produce to show off. But the real things that make for a more cute souvenir for coming back from your Hanford on Bagley honeymoon would be things like the apple jam, the Herb the Posy Protector gnome for your garden to remember the occasion. And if you're staying for more than a day in Hanford on Bagley, I'd recommend getting yourself a cross stitch because let's face it, you will run out of things to do. The local pub makes for a nice addition to your newlyweds' evening activities where they can have a juice or two and also some pub grub, as it were. That's if they feel like selling things at this pub. Please sell us some food. Nope. She's going to practice her tricks. Oh, she's having one for herself. All right, then. I guess it's not quite open yet. Do we have to wait till 1 or something? No, well, Cecilia's come in. She's here for her new beginning or fresh start or whatever the dickens it is. Let's have them come and sit together And hopefully the pub might decide, oh, there we go. Yep, 1 on the dot, opened up. It's 5 p.m. somewhere, but when it's 1 p.m. here, you can get yourself a juice. It's a good place for them to mingle with the locals and tell everybody that you've just been married, except for some reason in The Sims that option isn't there. We can get ourselves some drinks for group. What says happily just married? A tang and zing. Exactly. And don't forget the opportunity for a romantic escape to the Isle of Volpe Park. Now, if you've remembered to pack a picnic basket, unlike myself, it would make a lovely time to have a picnic, which you could make back at your cute little place that they stay called the Cottage Thing, 13 Nettle Lane. But because I have been silly and forgotten, even though I'm making a video out of this, you can grill some stuff, you can do some fishing and whatnot. Let's be honest though, it's not quite that exciting. So if you add a few things, maybe you want to go camping here. I mean, it does come down to adding some extras yourself in a place like this. Now, what is the downside of this destination? Why is it at number 5? Well, probably because you're not going to want to stay more than 2 nights. As much as it is a lovely and ideal setting, you sort of run out of things to do. But if it's a short 1 or 2 night stay and your Sims are that way inclined and they like the outdoors, etc., Hanford on Bagley does make quite a cute and decent place to escape for your honeymoon destination. Coming in at number 4 is Granite Falls. Just hear me out on this one. With a subjective element of romance, depending on your Sim's preferences and the quality of the rental you select, Granite Falls offers a place to get wild with your newlyweds. Well, for your newlyweds to get wild with each other, you'll just be watching. Whether it's the dirtiest option in the campgrounds, or a glampy, luxurious cabin like our newlyweds Yumiko and Johnny have rented, the splendors of nature give honeymooning Sims a beautiful backdrop and semi-ample activities for an okay mix of leisure and adventure for about 1 to 2 days, I reckon, maybe even 3, before boredom might strike. Hello! Are you a moose? I think you're a moose. Enjoy a passionate campfire experience. Okay, or maybe not. Harvest some unidentified fruit, which is somehow identified when you can't identify it. Yeah, but harvest it anyway. You've caught the love of your life, now catch another type of fish and eat it for dinner on the roaring fire flames of campiness. Or you can always try and encourage your new spouse to take a hike. And let's not forget the horseshoe game, because it's there, it exists, and you can throw horseshoes at the pole. How do you win? I'm not exactly sure, but if you play the horseshoe game, everyone's lucky, everyone's a winner. Yeah, that's for sure. Souvenirs. Souvenirs for your happy honeymoon times include camping supplies, like a cabin in a bag. Take your honeymoon with you when you go home. Take a grow fruit to grow, or perhaps get a portable lighter to shed some light on where your marriage went wrong somewhere down the line. Adventurous Sims can venture into the Granite Falls Forest National Park and be suitably underwhelmed by the park ranger's display. I think romance is in the air. What do you think? Now, bear in mind, you can also capture some of these colourful critters as a souvenir to take home and horrify your next dinner guests. Sometimes you may even get more than you bargained for with some other fishing fishes. I hope you get some salmon, mate. For romantic locations, the waterfall in the national park is very hard to beat. This has a rainbow if you look at the right angle, and there are some quite exotic fish as well to catch and take home. Look, it's a blue crayfish. That's really cool. There's a lot of different fish, and now it's cooked for some reason. Oh no, that's a different one. But you can take them home. You can have them as a pet and memento of the occasion, or you can consume them and become one with them. Putting some romantic moves on your new spouse in front of the waterfall is guaranteed to have some great romantic effects. Semi-guaranteed. Aww. Honeymoon, honeymoon, honeymoon. Also, there's some things to be dug as well, so you can hopefully take home a crystal, and that's kind of a romantic thing. And Johnny has a peach. Well, isn't that just peachy? When your Sims are feeling peckish, why not take advantage of the campsite over here to grill some authentic camping choices for your honeymoon delight? Let's grill some plantains. Gonna grill the banana, grill the banana, grill the plantain, na 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 na. And if your newlyweds are feeling particularly adventurous, they might like to hunt for the famous bramble bush entryway. You get far more than you bargained for in Granite Falls today. And without giving away how I got here, because spoilers and stuff, our couple have decided to explore the bramble bush. Because romance loves adventure, and every rose has its thorn. Every bramble has its thorn. I don't know. Johnny enters the tunnel of love. And fortune favors the brave, and when the correct choices are chosen, bam! They may even find themselves at the hermit's house. Thrills may ensue when your happy couple decides to pull a Goldilocks and break and enter into the stranger's home. Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh, or is that him? Dwayne Doan. Dwayne, don't come into my house. Perhaps your newlyweds might feel inclined to furthermore disrespect Dwayne's dwelling by trying for the next generation of their family right here in his comfy cottage. All in all, Granite Falls makes for a pretty good honeymoon destination due to its balance of beauty, relaxation, and mild excitements. And don't miss the opportunity for a cozy campfire later at night with some delicious marshmallows for roasting. Perhaps even some fairy tales about an enchanted snake. I could make a honeymoon joke about that, but I'm not going to. Now that your partner is in the mood, why not seal the deal with some romantic stargazing before you put the propositions on her for the nightly rounds of honeymooning? I don't know. How lovely. Look at this cabin at night. It really is picturesque, isn't it? Glamping at its finest. However, unfortunately, not fireproof. Yes, the fires of passion aren't the only ones that can be lit on your camping honeymoon. There's the outdoor ones and also apparently indoor ones too. Better call the fire brigade, folks. Come on, baby, light my fire. Here they come. And it's lovely. Feel the heat. And you up ready or not. Some like it hot and some sweat when the heat is on. No, some like it hot. Some like it hard. Woo! Oh yeah, this honeymoon just got all the hotter. Shake that fire thing, yeah. Shake that fire thing, woo. Shake that fire thing, woo. Shake that fire thing, yeah. Well, I think we've had enough of this. Yes, it's times like these that I can back Granite Falls as an okay place for your honeymoon destination. What it sometimes lacks in gameplay, it definitely makes up for in beauty. At number 3, our next honeymoon destination is Solani. Yes, Solani has to be a top pick for spicy holiday honeymoon aesthetics. And my own personal go-to is to transform this particular residential into an atmospheric holiday home. Sorry, ladies. And with a little something here. Bingo. And perhaps a little something here. Very nice, very nice. It really doesn't take much to transform this lovely house into a very romantic setting for your honeymoon, as you can already see. Perfect for that honeymoon, honey. And here it is in action. Look around. Solani is definitely as beautiful and atmospheric by night as it is by day. And this is the part where I showed you that Solani is just as lovely by day as it is at night, and it's a really overcast day and doesn't show it off very well, but it's still pretty, right? Yes. And this villa also makes a pretty good spot to consummate the marriage. Oh, isn't that sweet? Yeah. With serene swimming, sailing, snorkeling, sunbathing, and jet skiing. That sure ruined the alliteration. Solani is ripe with that holiday feel.
Ho!
Catch your dinner together. Get grilling on the beach. Sample some of the local delights at a convenient stall. They do sound good. If you're lucky, you might even catch a pit party with the locals for your dinner and entertainment needs. Oh! Just don't dance too close to the flames. Or perhaps you'd rather cook a more cozy dinner for two at your picturesque honeymoon accommodation.
Oh dear. Later on, why not mingle at the Sandbar Bar, like our newlyweds Stu and Danny are about to do? Ooh, happy hour. Enjoy a themed cocktail at the bar. Have a boogie. Or spend your time watching this extremely underwhelming television set. Mingle with the locals, whether you want to or not, because they're bound to intrude on your date. Take advantage of the smooth, swoon-worthy atmosphere, and maybe even take a sultry swim with your spouse if the mood should strike. And to cap off that perfect day, why not have a Carver nightcap? And ride the waves of calmness into the night? That'll do. When the next day dawns, even if it's rainy AF, why not venture over to the other island? Well, one of the other islands, where you'll find the cool but impractical Admiral's Wreckage. Me hearties.
Good luck.
Enjoy the majesty of this oceanic paradise, even in the rain. Even when it's cloudy at Solani, it is sunny on the inside of your Sims. Yes, because they're happy and stuff. This is also the best location for woohoo, perhaps the most romantic in the entire Sims 4 world. Yes, of course I talk about the potential for the whimsical waterfall woohoo. Come on, boys, time to go. I don't know. Uh-oh, we have a spectator. I wouldn't stay there, pal. Get your little water sample, and well, at least he's getting it before. Yep, that's it. Off you go. The special woohoo music that is tailored with a little bit of an island feel is also to be enjoyed in this lovely romantic location. If this doesn't scream honeymoon, honey, I don't know what does. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. Hey, look, this is what it's supposed to look like. Isn't this lovely? Is this the most romantic woohoo ever? Possibly, minus the little bit of beach debris.
But look, this is it at its finest. Look at this, look at this. These kind of remind me of non-floating floaties from Avatar. Enjoy a waterfall escapade moodlet as well to enhance the scenario. A private moment in nature's majesty has only multiplied Danny's mood. And for Solani souvenirs, it is massively hard to top the delights of beach combing, which include not only the opportunity to get some beautiful shells, but also a chance to get some valuable local relics. And somehow it happens through the trash, or is that the other way? I don't know. Let's try our luck. And look, we have one, the Heart of Solani, 425 simoleons worth, and that's all it takes to get a great souvenir. Of course, this part of the island also features the underwhelming cave, which you can explore for very little return. I originally thought it had a secret world. A simple day out at the beach is also a nice way to go. Mine. If you want to further enhance your souvenir capacity, there is this little stall over here in which you can get stuff that's labelled beach supplies. Yes, get an aqua zip, which you can use in very few worlds, a cute towel, maybe some carver root to grow your own at home, or perhaps a fishing trap. But in my opinion is the seashell if you're lucky to get one through beach combing, or sometimes you can just find one on the sand. Put that bad boy in your inventory and it makes for a lovely memento to stick on a shelf. Now, one of the things I really like about Solani is that you could spend a day here and you'd feel like you had a holiday, but you could also extend that trip to about 1 to 3, even 4 if you really get into it. Coming in at number 2 is your snuggly, snowy destination of Mount Comarebe. A lovely destination full of majesty, wonder, and enough to do to last you 1 to 4 days probably. More to the 2-3 side, to be honest, but we'll see how your Sims go. So long as your Sims don't already live there, Mount Comarebe provides that sweet holiday feel whilst providing a plethora of possibilities. There are 3 pre-made accommodations which consist of stunning traditional vibe options in albeit unusually large abodes considering the inspiration. There's this in-town option here. Or there are also 2, dare I say, snowy escapes for your newlyweds in the perpetually sleeted mountain itself. But no matter which option you select, the visuals certainly... Oh, okay, time to run inside. No matter which option you select, the visuals certainly offer that beauty that really helps create atmosphere on a honeymoon. Okay, get inside, people, get inside. Oh, look, it's a thunder snowstorm. How pretty. Highly impractical for our purposes, but so pretty. One of the many good things about selecting this particular location is its proximity to some of the town's most notable offerings. We have the snow slopes above, behold. We also have a little bit of foods and stuff, and the shop is shut. Now, if your Sims wish to brave the blizzard here, they may travel sort of in one of these cable cars. Yes, they enter here. These cable cars are most definitely a missed woohoo opportunity, but on the plus side, they can offer an extremely loose illusion that your Sims are actually traveling up the mountainside itself. Come on, Lorna, no time like the present. Whoa, okie dokie. The weather forecast doesn't lie. It seems like newlywed Lorna has made her way to the top. Come on, Benny Mint, time to get cracking. So you can choose between skiing and snowboarding down the slope, and depending on the heights you wish to risk your hiney on, this can be some great out-of-the-sheets adventures for your Sims honeymoon. Go, Lorna, go. Woo! When it's not a dangerous weather conditions, these stalls can be open with very adorable and themed local foods to purchase. At a time like this, you can always opt for the vending machines, which don't shut, although they might crush you to death if you get unlucky. There is also bobs and bits, or bits and bobbles, or bobble double doubles from this vending machine here, or you can go for a simmy capsule for what is my favorite option for a honeymoon, what do you call that thing? A souvenir. Yeah. Take home 1, take home 20. They're cute and they're cute. Oh, hot corn soup. Look at these things. I like the themed food in this location. It's really good. It makes sense. Going together could learn a thing or two.
Me tigora.
Oh dear. Vending machine stuck. Well, shake, shake, shake.
Elsa. Oh.
And persistence pays off. And because I'm not a monster, I'm going to show you the simmy capsule she got. Boom! Oh, Princess Cordelia! Ah, Princess in Purple. I like that one. And while amongst this frosty majesty of their magnificent mountains, why not pay a trip to the why not pay a trip to the Onsen Hot Springs with your newly knotted lover? Tied the knot, that is. You know what I meant. Yes, a romantic and relaxing time awaits you at the onsen. But once again, folks, time to get inside. Toot sweet. Now, social etiquette dictates that you rinse yourself before dipping into the onsen. So that's exactly what our newlyweds are going to do. Oh, we're washing. For the onsen, we're washing. For the onsen, it's storming, but we're still washing. For the onsen, woo! Now a relaxing good time can be had, or you can kick your flirtiness up a few notches with a romantic rendezvous. Although, mind you, they might have an audience now. You might want to time your romantic times a little better than our happy couple has. Oh, absolutely. This is another one of those locations where it really... Oh, okay. Oh, they're definitely in the mood for some loving times. But they might not be going into the onsen with an audience, probably for the best. They can relax anyway. Now, do remember, people, if you do happen to have that special woohoo in the onsen, without the spectators, of course, remember that social etiquette dictate that you run like the wind afterwards, because it does dirty it, and that is most definitely frowned upon. Oh, okay, no. They're still going to do it. I was mistaken. See, obviously, this beautiful location is having some effects on our honeymooners. They're having a very romantic time. Turn your backs, people. Turn your backs. It seems like they actually are. See, even if our Sims aren't obeying the etiquette, at least these onlookers are... Well, they're not really onlooking, are they? That's very nice of them. They're still not walking inside either, mind you. Okay. So, a beautiful storm, a beautiful location, a beautiful rendezvous. It's got it all here in the snowy escape option. Are you really No, see, the social etiquette, you don't muddy the hot springs. That's the rules. Completely detoxed. Well, I think it's time to make a swift exit after using these very beautiful, relaxing and romantic facilities. At night, there are 2 suitable options for your Sims to enjoy their vacation as they travel into town. Well, 3 technically. Your fun-filled couples night out starts with probably putting their clothes back on properly.
Please observe etiquette once again, folks. Yes, excellent. This bar offers a chance to mingle with the locals while busting your groove thing to some tunes on this here radio. And of course, let's not forget going for a beeroo. Although you can't because they didn't put that in, even though that would have been really obvious. So would sake. Lots of good foods in this, just not so much the drinks. But you can have a German beer instead and play pretend. Get your drinks. Oh, okay, somebody has shuffled the mortal coil, but that hasn't stopped them from a great night out here in the local town bar. Now, the other option in town is the local lounge. Offers a chance to get your juice on again, have a bit of a dance maybe, but also to embarrass yourself with this microphone or piano here up on this here stage. And oh my god, this cat is extremely cute. Yay. It looks like a pudding or puddin'. Once your newlyweds are tuckered out from their night out, they may return to their snowy retreat. Once again, they have everything here. Lots of everything here, actually. Of course, once you're staying up here, then the option to go up the mountain is always one. If you have adventurous or that way inclined sporty kind of sims, I wouldn't recommend it particularly in this weather unless you want to make a tragedy out of your storyline. Look at the snow. It's really coming down. It's living up to its reputation, and that's for sure. It does make for an adventurous atmosphere. One might say, hey, look, you can take your photograph with this. Well, actually, you can't. It says take selfie, but it's just pretend. This is the mascot of the town. So since we're deciding not to risk life and limb with today's activities, we're heading to this charming little park here to see if we can check out the local stalls for some food options. Here we go. We might have found one. At least it's only raining in town. So you'll often find a lot of options, and they all make sense for the theme of the location.
Winarb Flizaquab Habinka Fedish.
If you are lucky enough to be here when one of the small and slightly underwhelming festivals take place, that can also add to the atmosphere. Whoa. What is going on? Benny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Trouble in paradise. Lorna. Is this any way to be on your honeymoon? And was this the recipient of your advances? It seems like they were from the embarrassed moodlet. Oh, what have you done to your husband, Lorna? This is not how this is supposed to go. And you know what happened last night, right? Oh, okay. Oh, she's a smoothie, isn't she? She's a smooth one, but not smooth enough, obviously. Not smooth enough. Poor Benny. Another in-town option by day is to once again head to this part of town. Back to the lounge zone, but this time we're going to have a little bit of a look. Once again, we've got some stalls that have got some great food options, I imagine, except there's nobody running the stall. There is lots of beauty to behold over here. Put you in the romantic mood, or you can have a little barbecue down at this waterside water place where you can actually swim, which is pretty great, isn't it? And at least it's not wintertime, because this lake could be frozen over, and Lorna here, well, she's already on thin ice. So whether it be down here in town in the melted section where you can melt the heart of your new spouse, or in the nature's shaved ice setting of the beauteous mountainside, this world most certainly offers a proper destination feel with things to do and beauty to be had. Now let's just find out. Ah, yes, our rendezvous has resulted in eating for two. I think these two need couples counseling though after what happened earlier. Good luck, guys, good luck, especially when the honeymoon is over. Coming in at number 1, it was always going to be Silva Dorada. Filled with thrills, outstanding holiday vibes, and ample opportunity for romantic adventure. Of all the honeymoons I've ever taken my Sims on, none have quite stacked up to the feel and entertainment value of Silva Dorada as the destination. There are 4 lovely villas to select from, including this romantic aura honeymoon hot pick. Woo! Upon your arrival, one lucky sim will be issued with some jungle survival freebies. Welcome to the jungle, indeed. Now, this particular bungalow has a very romantic pool opportunity, and not one but 2 options for the wedding night tango. One is underneath, and the other is on top. This bungalow also features atmospheric decor and lush flora surroundings. Whee! Cook a romantic dinner for 2 here in your secluded structure, or visit the Jaguar Bar for local cuisine, souvenir and survival supply purchases, relevant conversations and a chance to juice it up with the locals and perhaps even witness the captivating Sim Rumba dance. The local cuisine for sale in the market stall outside of the bar is a satisfying option for Sims to have an adventure of the culinary kind. Or holiday makers can even learn these recipes to recreate at home. Yum! The other hot tip is that the drinks for sale at this market stall are actually half price of what they would cost at the bar, giving you more sizzle for your simoleon. And it looks like Mindy and Michael Chadman will be taking advantage of the culinary delights at the stall today.
Mubaz Shaben, no koi bin fahab.
So, Quinarvane, Flizaquab, Habinka.
Don't let the bugs bite. Oh, there you go, got it. And so far as the souvenirs go, they are as pleasing as they come, but they do also include some survival supplies to help you navigate the jungle. You can get yourself a ready-to-eat grilled cheese. This is the only location, folks, you can get that. The only location. Get a liquid rush. Get this flour that can help you with something. And here we've got some pure souvenir styles going on here. Excellent stuff. And what about you, Michael? I know you've always wanted a waterfall in a bottle. Who wouldn't? And an extra machete does certainly not go astray. There's also a lovely little place for sitting over here, perhaps having a romantic moment under the lights. After your Sims have had a couple of cheeky juices, why not get down with the locals? You might even see them doing the prestigious Sim Rumba. Oh, absolutely, ooh la la. Which they were doing until a moment ago. Come on, it's the best dance in the Sims 4 universe. It's only a matter of time before someone busts it out. It's only a matter of time. I can be patient. While we're waiting for the inevitable Sim Rumba to rumble into existence, I thought I might note there's also an opportunity for future regret. If you want to do a little bit of performing, over in the corner here, you can busk the night away. I'll take this opportunity now to note that, as usual, there is a fishing opportunity down here at the wharf. And there's also things to find. Here we have it, yes! Here we have it, the prestigious Sim Rumba. This is definitely my favorite dance in the game. He is getting down and then some. Now, of course, the big feature of the Silva Dorada location is the jungle itself, which offers an engaging combination of adventure, romance, and surprisingly chill feels. When you aren't getting attacked by various bities, stingies, and swoopies, that is. Let's go to the national park. Upon your arrival, you'll be greeted by the intimidating gateway to adventure, and also the last chance for a proper bathroom stop. Hack your way to adventure and romance.
Apswars Napatani.
Be greeted with mini story opportunities along the way. Mindy hears a growl and slowly turns to see a jaguar patrolling the jungle with something shiny in its jaws. Well, they made it through, and if you make it through the first level, you might be lucky enough to get yourself some Avocados, yes, there are a few opportunities for some unique harvestables along the way, and the excitement of avocados is just one of them. Now that you have entered the jungle, you can start to get your archaeology on. Don't mind the fact that you could do that back at other places as well. And dig here in some dirt clumps for an opportunity at some valuable souvenirs indeed. Yes! This authentic bridge that doesn't move when you run over it, and the majesty of this beautiful waterfall may make your Sims overcome with feeling the falls. And then, very conveniently, they can go and woohoo about it in one of these special jungle bushes. Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. If you have particularly adventurous Sims, you might also want to pack a tent and then you can stay in the lovely jungle overnight. Will it be scary? Will it be romantic? Only time will tell. Once again, though, I've forgotten to add that detail even though I'm making a video about it. It seems like our lovebirds are ready to fly the bush and continue on with the next phase of the jungle. Your turn, Michael. Hackety hack, hackety hack, yak, yak, yak. That's not how that goes. Uh-oh. A swarm of bees is descending upon Michael. It's time for some buzz and some bites. Does he have anything? No, I believe it's his new wife that does. Yeah. Uh-oh. Are you right there, buddy? Are you okay? Do we have any negative moodlets? We do have a bee sting. Stings, doesn't it? I think he's going to be okay. Time to reclaim your dignity. You can get your Sleeping Beauty on here. Magical fairy tale stuff.
Oh, so dork.
I swear these two take the longest time hacking through the jungle I've ever seen because they like to stop and flirt with one another along the way, which is lovely. I mean, this is their honeymoon after all, if ever there's a time, but come on, folks, let's get through. Oh, okay. Jungle times. Oh, we might have an opportunity for more souvenirs. Yes, the souvenirs in this place are top notch. Let's see if Michael gets one. The shiny treasure tempts Michael into forgetting all the warnings that he's heard about such traps in the jungle. As he reaches out to grab the glimmering prize, he accidentally activates a nearby totem that spews mystical fire, narrowly missing Michael. Oops-a-daisy. Oh no, he's been singed. Now, I think Michael might have used that waterfall in a bottle to clean himself off because he's back to looking okay, despite needing to desperately find a bathroom, nature's bathroom or otherwise. Now, there are plenty of options as you move through the forest. Some of them are available to you and some of them are not. Like in this round, this door here is not available for hacking. And the great thing about this location is that for every unique holiday you go on, the doors that will open and won't will change. Yeah. So obviously, usually when you're on a jungle adventure, the temple is at the heart of it all and you can get to it through where Michael is here. But there are other opportunities as well, particularly for romance. And if my memory serves me correctly, this might be the way to such a place. Uh-oh, it's spider time. Luckily, she had some preparations going on. Dr. Parker's repellent, excellent.
My visa.
Here we go, here we go. So we're going to stop off today at the Royal Baths. Yes, we would like to travel there now. And here we are, the perfect place for that couple selfie or a little swim together amongst the beauty of it all with some lovely views as well. Come on, Michael and Mindy, Mr. and Mrs. Chadman, time to enjoy your honeymoon. Once again, we've got some uninvited spectators going around. She's having a moment though, isn't she? Are you okay there? I'm not sure. Obviously, she's off in her own world though, so she won't notice our lovebirds having a natural time in the springs. Oh, how romantic. Probably go a little further away. Now also there are treasures to be found, and don't pass up the opportunity to harvest from the wild tree of emotions, because that is a very unique plant indeed. It may look like a plantain, but it is not that plain. Not that there's anything wrong with a plantain. Oh, okay. Ho-ho. Gonna harvest those harvestables in nature, being au natural. How very romantic. I just can't help myself now. I think I'm going to go this way. I wasn't going to, but it's just nature, nature at its finest right now. So we're going to further enhance the experience, shall we say. We've scared her. She's finally running away. She's had enough, and who can blame her, really? Oh, no, she's changing her mind. In any case, she's having a jungle adventure all in her own mind, it would seem. Now, of course, going straight for the actual temple and all its booby traps, and of course, the most premium of souvenir opportunities would be a great way for your newlyweds to get in the zone of adventure and stuff. And that's one of many reasons why this is at number 1, because you can just come back on another day. You can spend multiple days here. I'd say the most days of any of the locations we've seen, because you can go to different places. And yeah, that's why it's number 1. I mean, look around you. You can see. There is one more place that I will also show you as well, because there does include a museum of archaeology on site as well, which we're going to just take a very brief look at. Now, this is the hot spot to go should one of your Sims succumb to a poisonous fate. You come here and you get on the computer and you can get the antidote from here. But it also offers stuff to look at, which isn't always the most thrilling thing in The Sims 4. You can buy some of these things from the stall and you can find some of these things. And also, if you don't want to buy your own archaeology table, this is one of the few places around they have it as well. And if you found anything in the dirt, you can unclump it at the table. Yeah. These two are just having such a lovely time. I think we'll leave them alone.
Hey, Raspa Shinoy.
True.
So there you have it. There is my extended 5 options for the best honeymoons I've ever had in The Sims. Now, you might be wondering, why is Tartosa not on here? And the biggest reason for that is I simply don't own the pack. But even if I did, I'm not sure it would make it on here anyway, because so far as I know, there is not a great deal to do there, apart from the wonderful writing things on the sand, of course. I think it would make a great opportunity for a wedding night, but I'm not sure otherwise. If you think it belongs in here, feel free to tell me where. But otherwise, this is my top 5 picks for honeymoon destinations in The Sims 4. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Have a magnificent day or night. Bye!